are watching KTN Prime. Now, as the country prepares for the 2022 general election, there are concerns over whether or not anyone who wishes to vie for Member of Parliament or Member of County Assembly seats will need to have a college degree in order to be cleared to run for office. Some say that the country needs legislators who are sufficiently learned, while others argue it will be a gross violation of the constitutional right to vote for or be voted for if the law comes into effect next year. KTN's Emmanuel Too reports.
Barely 14 months to next year's general election, and there are jitters over whether some sitting MPs and MCAs will be eligible for re-election.
Ukitaka kukuwa mbunge, sheria inasema paka uwe na degree. Sasa usikuje tu kwa matanga, uanze kusema mimi nitaka kuwa MCA na hata certificate ya form 4 hauna.
After the promulgation of the 2010 Constitution, Parliament set the threshold for qualification for both the national and county assemblies, but was the bar too high? According to Section 22 of the Elections Act 2011, the national and county legislators are required to have at least a bachelor's degree from a university recognized in Kenya. This provision was to take effect after the 2017 general polls.
If you don't have the qualifications, you will miss 5 years and you will come back after you are competent.
KTN News has learned that all MPs have at least a KCSE certificate or equivalent qualification. 140 of them have diplomas. From the data available, 270 MPs have at least one degree. 15 have 2 degrees, with 10 having completed the second degree, the rest still in school. 134 lawmakers have master's degrees, with 4 continuing with their studies. 34 have PhDs, with 25 having completed their studies, and 1 honorary doctorate having been awarded to Kitui Central MP Makali Mulu. As regarding the MCAs, a big chunk of them do not have the requisite papers.
Those who are graduates are about that percent. 40% are about diplomas, another 20% from 4, and then the others about 10%.
If the law comes into force, evidently, many current MCAs will be locked out. The situation has caused uproar among the legislators.
If it is not amended, definitely the County Assembly's Forum has made a decision. We shall be going to court.
If you elect somebody at a class 2 dropout, so we'll make ourselves to be in a very ridiculous situation.
Lawyers have also given their opinion on the issue.
If you set the minimum education standard too high, you interfere with the right of every Kenyan citizen who's an adult to vie for elections. If you set the level too low, you interfere with the ability of getting effective representation.
The Constitution is not categorical about the qualifications or level of education that a person must have. All it requires is that through an act of parliament, Kenyans determine what that level of qualification is.
As the debate on the degree threshold continued to gather momentum, Kenyans on the streets have also expressed divided opinions on the subject.
Anaangalia mtu atakayekuwa na maadili kwa uongozi apart from education.
Mtu amesoma sio kama mtu hajasoma, naelewa mambo mingi.
With the COVID-19 pandemic disrupting learning activities, it will be a critical challenge for some to acquire the requisite documents in time. Parliament will have the last word as to whether the bill will take effect in 2022. Emmanuel Too, KTN News, Nairobi.
To a special report on the COVID-19 global pandemic brought with it another epidemic that if not dealt with